Before we start, this video is sponsored by QV, an awesome interdimensional adventure puzzle game on the Nintendo Switch. Explore the mysterious ancient ruins with QV, an adorable protagonist, and experience the adventure across dimensions with her power to draw portals and walk on water. The ancient ruins have many puzzles and dangers stored for QV. Use your wisdom and help her have a safe journey through traps, obstacles, and an army of violent penguins. All kinds of gamers, including beginners and challenge lovers, can enjoy QV as it has a total of 4 difficulties. Somewhere in the ruin exists a key to save the collapsing world. It's up to you to save the universe full of diverse and colorful worlds. This is the perfect game for both puzzle and anime lovers alike. I've been addicted to it for days now, just gushing over the beautiful visuals and anime girls I think I've fallen in love with. And I'm not the only one. QV has had a great positive reception from just about everyone. Metacritic, for example, gave it an 80. So if you want to give the game a go, click the link in the description. And if you do that before December 9th, you can get the game for 20% off. And be sure to check out their Twitter for more updates. So what are you waiting for? The beautiful world of QV awaits. I spent way too much time as a kid watching cartoons, and I don't regret a single second of it. I could probably spend 40,000 hours just gushing about all of the cartoons I watched as a kid on TV. Top 3 on Cartoon Network: Billy and Mandy, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Powerpuff Girls. Top 3 on Nickelodeon: SpongeBob, Fairly OddParents, and Jimmy Neutron. That's just off the top of my head without even thinking, even though there's hundreds more I adore. I love cartoons, always have and always will. I'm gonna be that 90-year-old millennial boomer watching season 90 of SpongeBob. Please just end it. But once I learned about this magical universe known as the internet, my eyes were open to things I probably never needed to see.
So how much do you love noodles? Oh my god!
Not because they were bad, well, they were in a sense, but because while television has a lot of standards and practices and censors that need to be approved by the network, the internet can have literally anything. So today we're gonna check out some of my favorites and most memorable online cartoons. Oh boy. Now, trying to remember the first online cartoon you ever watched is kinda like trying to remember the first thing you ate when you turned 13. How am I supposed to know? But for some reason, when I think about my first online cartoon, my brain immediately goes to this.
C is for Clarion! That's good enough for me. C is for Clarion! That's good enough for me.
Like, is this even a cartoon? What is this? Why did I watch it so much?
A round donut with one bite out of it also looks like a C, but it is not as good as Clarion!
I loved it. It gets worse from here. Staying in that simplistic genre, you know what anyone of any age, of any generation will love? Stick figures. Specifically, ones on crack. Stick Figures on Crack, weird name, was such a charming yet random series. Every episode lasted about 3 minutes and only used voice clips, sound effects, and music from popular movies and TV shows.
Now back up, put the gun down, and give me a pack of tropical fruit Bubblicious. And some Skittles.
The program used to make these cartoons was called Pivot, and the guy who made the original series was Pivot Master XD. Yeah, it was a different time. There's not much I can really say about these cartoons. They were short and random as random could ever be.
Sucker!
Was I on crack too? They really were charming with how simplistic they were. The Robot Chicken transition static could get annoying, but apart from that, I really liked them. I rewatched them all for this video, and they still made me smile.
Swimming hole!
Y'all remember Firein' Malayzor? These cartoons were hilarious when I was like 14. The comedy came from the fact that randomly this disembodied mouth and eyes would show up, yell at you, and then fire a loud laser. I'll be honest, I was kind of an annoying kid. Okay, you're not surprised. So stuff like this just tickled my fancy. Loud random noises and early memes just showed you that you were cool and different.
I just hope that mysterious thing doesn't happen to me again.
The laser collection was me dipping my toes into the land of obscure random humor that the internet would be bountiful in.
Hey, Charlie! Hey, Charlie, wake up! Yeah, Charlie!
Oh my god, I hate this!
Oh god, you guys.
Charlie the Unicorn was something I never really got into. I know it's a classic and people love it. We're going to Candy Mountain and learning about Leopleurodons. I know it's weird for me to say, but I just found it too annoying.
Shun the non-believer! Shun! Shun!
The payoff of the first episode is Charlie getting suckered into going to Candy Mountain that doesn't exist, and having his kidney removed. Again, it's just not for me.
Newgrounds! What a terrible place.
I never actually went to Newgrounds. I only knew about YouTube, but a lot of popular animations from Newgrounds would pop up on there. Now before we talk about the cartoons, I think it's important to mention the type of people that were on Newgrounds. They were kind of edgy. They dressed like this and ran around with swords. They thought,
I've been outcasted by society. They look down on me because I'm different. Whatever. I'd rather be different than boring like you.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to take anything away from these people in terms of talent. I'm just saying. A lot of my favorites were the parodies, like the Awesome series.
Venusaur! Oh no! Counterattack with whatever you feel like, man! Wait, hold on, what?
Man, me and my friends would quote this episode like crazy. This was my first experience with parody that was actually funny. Sure, I'd watch Robot Chicken and stuff, and they'd kinda do the same thing, but when the parody comes from an actual fan of the series, you can tell there's a certain layer of love and care that goes into everything. Just the slightest details in either the art or the writing that only a true fan can do.
Okay, I guess I'll use my cigarette to hit my stomach!
Hey Snake, a tank is totally gonna come out of nowhere.
Shut up! Cryptic metaphor!
A lot of these cartoons focus on two branches of comedy. Funny faces and weird noises. Which, hey, again, I loved it. A lot of people did. The amount of people I went to school with that would just say Leviosa is unreal. A lot of the animations also had that edgy humor we were talking about. Saying words like f and k and l.
But now let's check out a more unsettling cartoon.
Hello. I like rusty spoons.
Salad Fingers. What does that mean? The name is so mysterious and unsettling, perfectly matching the tone of whatever this is.
Against my salad fingers.
This is nightmare fuel. The visuals obviously have an unsettling look to them, but the audio is so slightly distorted that you're always expecting some kind of loud jump scare, but it never comes, and instead, we get something even scarier. British people!
But first, I'd like to caress this rusty kettle.
I always had so many questions about Salad Fingers. Why is he like this? What kind of world is he inhabiting? Is he a bad guy? These shorts were so terrifying, but you could never look away. Always intrigued by this weird creature obsessed with rusty metal. Turns out Salad Fingers has a lot of deep lore, which is always interesting, but at the time, this information didn't exist. And instead, Salad Fingers was just this weird memory you always had. This cursed media that would haunt you in your dreams.
Well, now I'm afraid to go to sleep. Is there another cartoon? Something that can make me feel happy?
Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah,
that's the one, baby!
A song that perfectly captures my entire personality and the food item I based my entire YouTube career around. Waffles!
Waffles! Waffles!
And yes, to answer the all-important question, I do like waffles. And I
can't wait to get a mouthful!
And those were some weird old internet cartoons with obscure humor that shaped the weirdo you see before you today. What were some of your favorite online cartoons? Let me know in the comments down below. And please,
let me touch your rusty spoons.